I didn't go live on YouTube, man. I forgot. But don't worry, I just went live. All right. The scientist, welcome to the party. Did I give up on solving the daily problem? No, come on now. I went to go get some water. All right. Here we go. Hey, do I have like more ads on my stream now? I swear there's like more ads. Anyways. Hey, damn, what the hell is going on, man? Inverse Chi has arrived again. Coming in here hot, man. Thank you very much for 10 gifted subs, Inverse Chi. Man. Before we begin, I guess I have to put you down. We need your Google credentials? What you talking about? Yeah, Inverse Chi has gifted a lot of subs last time. He's back again. Thank you so much. Here we go, here we go. 10 gifted subs. Wow. Thank you so much. Very kind. Last time for a while? Yeah, please. Going to rehab tomorrow. Oh, man. Well, I don't know if that's a joke or if you're actually going to rehab, but good luck in rehab if you're going for real, you know? Benzos are bad. Yeah, well, I haven't really talked too much about like my drug problems, but I used to have a few problems when I was younger, man. And these days I'm completely, not completely, but I'm mostly drug free. And life is good. I used to drink a lot, and then I used to do a lot of other stuff. So in 7 grams coke and 200 milligrams benzos. I don't know much about benzos, man, but that sounds like a lot. You're Jamaican, basically immune? Nah. I'm not immune to anything. You told us about getting drunk and high at the same time. Yeah, that's typical though. Brent Arato, how are you doing? Anyways, Inverse Chi has 3 spinning stars. Thank you so much. I think drugs are bad, man. I don't think people should do them. I think, alright, maybe it's okay to experiment when you're younger or something for some people, but it's really bad to be doing them all the time, you know. California sober? What does that mean? I used to do a lot of Adderall as well. I used to take so many Adderalls for programming. And it's basically meth, man. It's just like meth, I've heard. And... Oh, Jesus Christ. Inverse Chi. Come on, man. I thought you said that was the last one, man. Hey, you need to go to rehab for gifting subs. That's what you need to go to rehab for. Alright, Inverse Chi, 50 gifted subs. Jesus Christ. 9:30 tomorrow. Hey, how long is rehab, man? Thank you. And good for you for trying to correct your course correct, you know. 3 weeks? Dang. I guess they say 3 weeks is how long it takes to develop a habit. So maybe it's the same amount of time you need to break a habit as well. Would you have gotten as far in your career without Adderall? Hey, I think I would have gotten further if I didn't start to rely on Adderall so early. I think maybe the first year or 2 of Adderall, super productive. But then I think something happened and my brain got fried. And I wasn't very productive for 3 or 4 years after I tried to like stop Adderalls, because it's like once you experience working on Adderall, it's it's like really hard to concentrate when you don't have Adderall. You start to make excuses like, "Oh man, I can't do this unless I got my Adderalls or something," you know. And it took me a long time to get over that, and I haven't had Adderall in a long time, man. I don't remember the last time. Maybe, I don't know, maybe like 8 years. Anyways, Real Raymond Jones, welcome to the party. So I think a lot of people take Adderall when they're in college and stuff, at least in America. I don't know about the rest of the world. And a lot of kids take it for cramming for exams or finals and all that stuff. And I think it works well then, but then some people become dependent on it. Maybe if you actually have the ADD, it might not be so bad, or if you can control yourself. But I was like, I was doing so many Adderalls every day. I'd do like, I forget how many milligrams, maybe like 60, 70, 80 milligrams of Adderall every day. And I don't know. I'm so happy I'm not into that stuff anymore. One of my friends ended up in the hospital from it in college. Dang. Sounds like a lot. That's what I found with Coke. Adderall is legal now in the US. It's not legal, man. You gotta get a prescription. But I don't want to tell y'all how to go get Adderall, because that sounds like bad advice. But the doctors gotta give you a prescription. Anyways, are we ready for the LeetCode daily problem? Hey, did I go live on YouTube? Yeah, I did. That's for after midnight stream? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe one day I'll talk about that stuff. Sounds like a place to score drugs? Wait, where? The doctors? Yeah. Doctors got all the drugs, man. Does shisha count as a drug? Nah. Shisha is, I mean, I guess it's a drug, but not any type of real drug. It's just tobacco, right? Smoking hookah, shisha, whatever. It's just flavored tobacco, but tobacco is a drug. Very mild drug. YouTube is the only reason I knew you were streaming. Popped up on my feed. Very nice. Midnight Alley, Matt 156, one of the fastest typers in town. Welcome to the party. Alright, you guys ready? Here we go. Find all k distant indices in an array. You're given a 0 index integer array nums and 2 integers key and k. A k distant index is an index I of nums for which there exists at least one index j such that the absolute difference between I and j is less than equal to k, and nums j equal key. Return a list of all k distant indices sorted in increasing order. Hey, it says I did this 2 weeks ago. I don't even remember this problem, man. Are you interested in trying my coding game when it is released next month? Yeah, Golden Lion. I know you've been working on that for some time. So, let us know when it's done. Hey, what is this? Alright, let me see. Just write WTF, click submit. No, we can, I saw this like 2 weeks ago, man. My brain is cooked. I don't even know what this question is asking. I haven't done LeetCode in like 2 months. Dang, 2 months? That's a long time. I also don't know what this question is asking, but we're about to figure it out right now together. And whenever I don't know what the hell it's asking, I just look at the examples. LeetCode isn't a thing in Europe. I mean, it must be for big tech companies. I'm pretty sure like Google still asks LeetCode questions even if they're hiring in Europe, and I imagine Amazon and Microsoft and all them people still do it. All right, so they give us these nums. They say the key is 9. What does that mean? Key, okay. So we need to return a list of all k distance indices. K distance, so anything that's 1 away from the key. So let me put some indices up here. So these are my indices above each number. And they say the answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And these are all indices that are at least 1 distance away from k. Alright, I think I can do this, man. More empathetic companies, they care for drive and culture. Oh yeah? I don't know what it's like to get a job without LeetCode. I guess, alright, I've interviewed like 1 company, 2 companies that didn't ask any LeetCode. And it was like front-end positions, and it was basically a live make a component type of thing, pair programming. But I'm not really a front-end guy, man. Hey, Hepta12 from YouTube, thank you very much for saying I am the Vato. 4 years, that's like all you've been saying, man. What questions do they ask in Europe? Yeah, who knows? Vatos Locos United. Nah, or Vibe Coders United. Wait, so what am I doing? I'm trying to go. What will I do, man? I mean, alright, 1,000 numbers. Do I smoke a joint? Hey. Man, sometimes I really want to do that on stream, but then maybe I think it's a bad idea, you know? Alright, maybe one day I'll do high LeetCode. Alright, let me be straight with you. I cannot do any LeetCode when I'm smoking weed, man. I actually don't smoke for 3 hours before I stream or before I do any LeetCode. I need 3 hours to like get back to normal. Otherwise, I can't focus on it. I'm burnt out. Working brings me no joy. Someone explain to NJ Gamer what a Vato is? I don't even know what a Vato is, man. A Vato is just like a homie, a dude. How many hours before work? Man, I don't go into the office high that often. I mean, sometimes I'll wake up and I'll smoke a little bit and then I'll go to the office. But by the time I get to the office, I'm like normal, you know. Too bad we missed 420. Nah, I don't think I'd do that. Can just imagine you with red eyes listening to Pass the Dutchie. Nah, I don't think my eyes get red that much unless I'm blitzed. Berlin culture is a bit different. Berlin, man, I've heard Berlin is bumping. Anyways, here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to make, I'm gonna do this in a weird way, I guess. I'm going to make a set. And then I'm going to iterate through all of the numbers, and I'm going to check if that number that we're on is equal to the key. Then we need to like, I'm going to go k times left and right and just add every index into this set, you know. And it's like not a very great solution, but it will work. So I go from j equal 0, j less than k, and I'm gonna be like, if I plus j less than n, that means we're in bounds, and I should add that indices into set. And then if I minus j is greater than or equal to 0, that also means we're in bounds. And I'll put that into our set. So then now we have our set that contains everything, and then I'll just make a vector. Can I do it like this? We'll see. Wait, gonna have to go, need to be set for rehab tomorrow. Hey, Inverse Cheat, thank you so much for all the gifted subs. Good luck with your rehab, and we'll see you in 3 weeks, man. You can do it. It's only drugs, man. You'll be alright. Hey, Steven Sagiball, what's happened? How you doing? How you doing? I don't know if this... What are they talking about? Wrong? How only gonna get 2 and 5, man? Did I do anything silly? Like, what is really happening right now? J less than k, less than equal to k, maybe? There we go. Come on, man. Alright, there's my solution. Let me see what I did last time. 2 weeks ago. Did I do the same thing? Nah, I did it like with a while instead. Wait, what? How come this doesn't have duplicates? Cause like what if the things overlap, you know? So we're in bounds and I don't even know why my answer works, but it worked. And this one I'm using a set instead, and I'm like, Is there something in the description that tells us anything? Who knows, man? Either way, it's actually bugging me that I don't know how this works. All right. While J less, okay. One of them is in bounds, and then if this is in bounds, what the heck is going on here, man? Whatever. It's time to vibe code anyways. Forget LeetCode. Man, every time this always happens to me. I don't remember what the hell I was doing with my vibe coding. I think the last thing we did here was we're trying to do some parallel agents, and I had one thing work on Twitch OAuth, and then I had another thing work on some bug fixes, and then I had another thing work on the profile page. And then I think we left off where I tried to build everything and then I didn't see any changes. I was like, what the hell is going on? So that's where we're at. So let me try to figure out how to begin. First, I'm gonna just go ahead and I'll start the project. Wait, I think my version control is also like really messed up, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know. I need to figure out a way to keep everything in sync, whether I just have like one mono repo for the whole thing, because I got like, I started off making one repo for the front end, one repo for the back end. Do you push before adding to get ignore? Man, who knows? I don't even remember. Is this a Next.js app? Saddam, what's happened? This is not a Next.js app. This is a Vue app. Anyways, let's see what's up. Here, I'll show you where we're at, man. So this is the app I'm building. It's called TypeBlazer, and it's supposed to be a website like multiplayer typing, you know. Kind of works. The multiplayer kind of works. Last time I thought it didn't actually add the Twitch OAuth, but I was messing with it a couple days ago to figure out what was going on, and I have to set up the environment variables for the button to appear. So it's like you just add some junk right there for client ID. I haven't had to add the client ID yet because I didn't set anything up. But once you add those things, the button does appear. Do you use paid Cursor AI or free version? I'm not using Cursor. I'm using Claude Code, but I do have a paid Cursor. I don't have the free. The free version is like only 2 weeks before you gotta pay for it, you know. All right, here we go. I gotta test. All right. Let me think. So it also said it did some stuff for the profile page. Well, let me sign in. I have some account here. I don't know if... Hey, there's my password. But the profile page, it ain't working. It's like, we gotta fix that. Look at all the warnings, man. It's like stuck in an infinite loop. I gotta get off this page. So maybe we have a lot to do to vibe code here. I don't even know how to begin here. Maybe I'll just start off with fixing that profile page, and then maybe after that we can try and input some Twitch environment variable things in here with like real stuff. So, and then we have to make a callback. So I'm gonna need some type of backend API besides the TypeBlazer server, because the TypeBlazer server is only the WebSocket server for the multiplayer typing, but maybe I'll create a different backend for like other stuff, you know, that's not WebSockets, because the server right now is in C++, and I don't want to create everything in C++, only the WebSockets, you know. Anyways, basically, there's a lot of junk to do, man, and let's try and fix some junk first. So, I don't remember how to do any of this. I guess we can start Claude. Maybe we can clear our context. I'm gonna tell it, what are we trying to fix first? I'm gonna tell it about the profile page and how it's stuck in an infinite loop of errors like this. Alright, let me tell it that. Uh-oh, MCP server failed to connect. Jesus. I know we spent a whole stream trying to figure out that MCP stuff, but hopefully we don't need it right now. Alright, when I'm testing, dang, I forgot to get Whisper so I can just talk to the terminal. When I'm testing the front end and I visit, and I log in and visit the profile page, it is stuck in an infinite loop, and this error keeps popping up in the browser console. Fix it. Just fix it, man. And then when I say I'm gonna, maybe I should look at, I'm gonna ask it for instructions on how to get all these things. My Twitch client ID, Twitch redirect stuff, or whatever. Maybe I can use my client ID from my other project. But I'm not gonna try and do any crazy parallelization today, because I think last time I tried it, I wasn't ready for all that for this project. So I'm just gonna go through in regular sequential order, fixing problems and seeing if they work. But I also don't want it to ask me permission to do anything, man. Spoop Day, welcome to the party, man. How are you doing? Gunners are on, man. These ain't no gunners, man. We got the Burberries. The gourmet gunners. What's this doing? I'll run this manually and test it. Yeah, they look like, yeah, I have some gunners somewhere, man. I can't find them. Alright, here we go, here we go. It just made some changes. I don't know what it changed, but I'm not even really supposed to look. Click out? What the hell is all this click outside stuff? Hey, what is it doing? I remember the Gunnars being the hype when I was in school, if that's when they came out. Were they ever hype? I don't really know anybody who wears Gunnars, man. Like, actually wears them for real. I haven't seen anybody. I only wear these for the memes, you know? It's not, I don't even really use them. I only bought them for the stream. We thought they were. We didn't have them. We just thought they were cool. I see. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if they're cool. Hey, what is it doing? Oh, it's still working. It's still working. I don't know. What is this? Oh lordy. Vibe coding, vibe coding. I need to spend like a nice continuous chunk of time on this type blazer. I think if I spent like 3 days straight on it, I could get it into a really good shape where maybe I can even launch it. So maybe I might do that soon. I know there's some holidays coming up with 4th of July. I'm contemplating whether I should take some time off from work and then get like 9 days of holidays. So I can take 3 days to get 9 continuous days of no work. And then maybe I can use 3 days to like just work on Type Laser. I'm not sure. You could do a gaming stream one of those days. Oh, gaming. I don't know, man. Oh wait, Saddam. Sorry, I missed your message earlier. It says, "Is that a new IDE?" I only know Cursor and VS Code. Claude Code is not an IDE. It's a terminal tool that you can use. Gunners came out in 2007. So we had finished high school. Dang, Spoop, you're old. 2007. Jeez. It's a long time ago. Alright, it says it fixed it. Should I check? Let's check. Hey, I graduated high school before 2007, so I'm also old. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at that. We actually have a profile page. But we got 2 headers on the profile page, man. I'm gonna tell it that. Looks decent, but there are 2 headers on the profile page. Fix this. Fix this now. There are people out there who are actually old. I'm doing good. Yeah. Yeah, we're not old in that sense, but we are middle-aged, man. Arik in the house. The vibes are immaculate. Hey, Arik. What are you up to, man? Are you still rock climbing? Last time I talked to you, you were rock climbing all day, every day. And there's some girl in your rock climbing gym that you're trying to chase. Oh, dang, you work now? Jesus Christ. It's only been like 3 years of no work. You must have ran out of money or something. Why are you working? Hey, if you guys don't know who Arik is a Usako Platinum since high school. I don't know what that means, but that means he's really, really good at algorithms, man. He is also maybe like a Code Forces master or something like that. Maybe even higher than that. He's really good at algorithms. And then he had a job, and I don't know what happened to his job. He quit, and he's been rock climbing or bouldering for like 3 years straight. But now he's working again. Dang. He's also very young, man. Actually, I don't even know how old you are, Arik, but you look young to me. Old? No, we just had a conversation about this, man. We're not old. Spoopdy says we're not old. Alright. Man, it's taking this long to just take out the double header. Oh, it already took it out. Look at that. Amazing. Incredible. Oh, the statistics page works too. Alright, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Alright, next thing I'm gonna work on is the Twitch OAuth. Should I commit this myself? No, I don't want to do that. Very good. Please commit these changes and push to main. Are you supposed to push to main like that? Who cares? It's only a typing game. 182 changes? Yeah, I don't know what those are, man. Don't worry about that. I think it's... Who knows? Oh, it's because I deleted a folder. I'll clean this up one day, man. That looks nice. I'm trying to get as far as I can on my new idea before I start vibing. Well, before I get there, I'll hit up ChatGPT before I hit the vibes. Hey, Spoopdy, what are you working on? And you should start vibing immediately. I think maybe some of the best use cases for AI is to quickly get boilerplate code up and working, because it's not super complex to do that, and it will save you tons of time. And then maybe you can take over from there if you don't want to like vibe code too hard. And man, I have to say, Spoopdy, I don't really know what your flow is like, but if you're going to chatgpt.com and you're typing in some stuff here to ask, and then you're copying and pasting, you gotta get with the times, man. People don't do that anymore in 2025. You gotta get either Claude Code or Cursor or some type of like vibe coding IDE, some type of LLM that is integrated with your code base. Hey, El Hele 22, I don't know what you just said, man. I don't know what's going on, but I'm interested, maybe. All right, let me see what that means. I don't understand a damn thing, but I'm interested. Man, my Spanish is decent. It's true. I'm having a good time trying to think of designs in Figma. I've never used it before and seems interesting. I default to ChatGPT because the university offers a paid version for it, so I take advantage of that. I got Cursor on MacBook though when I'm ready. Hey, I've heard, I don't know if Figma is doing like AI designs, but I've heard like Lovable does designs. I've heard of people. Wait, Spoopdy, what are you working on? Can you give me like in one sentence real quick? I'm just gonna type something to see if it will design something for you. Hold on, let me see. Did it do this? Very good, it pushed it. Commit push. Working on a mobile app that allows people to post items to sell. All right. Make me a nice UI for a mobile app that allows users to sell their items. I've never tried Lovable before. Dang, I gotta sign up. Come on, man. I just want to see the designs without signing up. Jesus. Should I sign up? Alright, if they have that one-click thing to sign up, I'll do it. Raxo Sabe, what's happening? How'd I hear about you? Skip. Alright, let's see. Alright, I might try and use some Lovable if this is cool. Sign in with the real Simon account? No, this ain't no real nothing, man. That was the real Midnight Simon account. Anyways, we'll let that go on, and then let me check out what's going on over here. Okay, so we push the change. What's next? Oh yeah, Twitch off. That's what we gotta check next. Man, I want to see this, but I don't know how long it will take. You think these are real, or you think it's like just random stuff that they're saying to make it look like it's busy. It's really cranking there, yeah. I don't know if it's real, man. No, it's going through a loop. It's going through a loop. It's not connect to super base. Like, what the hell? Yeah, uploading images as reference. Can I click this? Oh, it's doing stuff, man. Hey, I only told it to make a UI, man. Why is it coding up all this junk? I don't even really know what lovable is. I'm not gonna lie. I just seen people talk about it. Alright, here we go, here we go. Jesus Christ. Why is it so loud? Oh, look at that. You got a marketplace, man. This cool. Is that what you want? Is that what you're looking? Can you click on anything? Oh, it's like I got a bunch of stuff. Do you say you make a mobile app? Me? No, I didn't say that. Spoop just said that. Some next level vibe coding? Nah, I don't know what this is. Anyways. I mean, if I had that, I could get started making the changes I want. What? You do have that. Lovable.dev, apparently. And there's another one, V0. Is V0 bumping for UI? Let me ask it something. And Prompty said it didn't give mobile UI. Yeah, I did specify mobile, but it didn't do anything like that. Anyways, forget these tools, man. We gotta work on checking the OAuth for Twitch. Oh, the sign out button doesn't work. Let's fix that now. I'm gonna tell it clear. I'm gonna tell it fix. Wait. When I click this sign out button, nothing happens. Please fix. I know V0, but I haven't used it. Yeah, I haven't used it either. Also, Vortex, what's happened? Welcome. Alright, what is... Should I go ahead? Oh, I was gonna ask it to give me a step-by-step instructions on how to get my Twitch everything for... I guess my... What do I need? Twitch client ID. I got that somewhere, man. Let me just copy it over. I already know my Twitch client ID. But maybe I should use a different one than my website, you know? Let me do a quick Google thing. Twitch client ID. Different. Wait. Jesus, what just happened, man? Different Twitch client ID for... Should I use different ones? Okay. It says yes, we do. Alright, how to get Twitch client ID? Log into developer console. Alright, nobody look, man. I'll do this on my other screen. Login, sign up, blah, blah, blah. Select applications. Yes. Register my application. Yes. The name is Type Blazor. OAuth redirect URLs. Who knows, man? I gotta do a CAPTCHA, select all the buses. Wait, let me see what I have set up for my other thing. Oh. Sorry, I need my super base thing. How do I get my callback URL in Superbase? Oh, don't worry. I got it. All right, I'm almost done here. Okay, type Blazor. Hey, Pets, hello world, what's happening? Kettle Bear, welcome to the party. We're making a Twitch app? No, we're making Type Blazor, man. Hey, Pat, what's up, man? What's up? June 15th. This is the first time I've ever seen your name at the bottom of the LeetCode streamers list. I've never seen Pat come in last place, man. Something ain't right. What is going on, Pat? Are you taking a break or what? Or maybe you got a job? Talk to us. How you doing, man? That lovable website isn't capable of making native mobile apps directly according to the site itself. I see. Okay. Alright, so I just got my Twitch... Oh wait, how do I get... Client ID. Alright, can I... Alright, don't look at my client ID, man. I don't know if... I mean, it's okay if you see it, right? Yeah, don't look. Hey, what is this doing? What did I tell it to do last? Oh, sign out button. Yeah. Do that. Oh, Saddam, man, I'm so sorry. I keep missing your messages. Is there any free IDE? I want to do vibe coding, but I can't pay for Cursor. Or is there a free version for newbies? Cursor offers 2 weeks free. And then that's it. I don't know if there's a free version out there. Maybe someone else might know. Okay. I gotta wait until this thing happens, and then maybe... Actually, I'll just do it now. I'm gonna test out the Twitch OAuth to see if that works. Oh, the sign out button works now. That's great. Alright, let's try and sign in. Sign up with Twitch. Is that how it's supposed to look, man? It's going to midnightsimon.com. What the hell? Why is it doing that? crazy, huh? That's not the right Supabase URL. Oh, I messed up. I think I messed up. No, I didn't mess up, man. I didn't mess up. Yeah, I messed up. I messed up. I put the wrong dang client ID in there, man. Don't worry about it. Let me try it again. Yeah, run that linter. Let's see what's up. Alright, here we go. We're gonna test it one more time, man. So I'm gonna sign in, sign up with Twitch. It works, but we don't have a dang URL, callback URL. We have to make that. That's what's coming next. That's what I'm gonna tell it to build next. I can actually do that right now in a new terminal. So I'm gonna make a new WSL. Wait, how the hell? Right here. All right, what am I gonna tell it? I'm gonna tell it to. All right, this is always hard trying to figure out how to talk to the LLM. So, all right, first thing I'm gonna tell it, please analyze type Blazor and familiarize yourself with it. Let me know when you are ready. Man, I gotta clean my keyboard. I really gotta clean my keyboard, man. It's been giving me trouble lately. Is this too much to analyze a code base? It's not a big code base. So I just need a callback URL for the OAuth, and then I'll need some other things. Akash, what's happening from YouTube? I'm very new in coding. I mean, yesterday I learned how to write hello world. Dang, well, welcome to the coding party. It gets better the more you practice, I promise. You can integrate a bot as well to show Twitch and YouTube chat in Twitch chat. Yeah, I need to do that, man. I need to consolidate my chats because I always forget to check YouTube, man. And I don't even have YouTube showing up on my screen. I've been treating YouTube as second class for far too long, man. We gotta change that. Sometime soon. Not today. Alright, let's see. What did this do? Oh, sign out is finished. Very good, very good. We don't need anything else from this. What we need to do is build the callback. Getting too late, sleep schedule already garbage. Good night. Jiwandi, have a good night. Thank you very much for tuning in, man. See you next time. Trash Panda Software, welcome to the party. Glasses are definitely bringing the vibes. Thank you, thank you. Trash Panda. Nice name. All right. It's ready for more instructions. Okay, I want to create another backend different from the C++ WebSocket one. This backend should be done in, I don't know, Hono.js or something, and only because, or Node. What should I tell it to do? Hono or Node? I don't know, man. And it should handle the Twitch OAuth callback. What? I don't know what else to tell it. Please make a new folder for this backend. Whatever. Let's just see what it does, man. I'm only using Hono.js because that's what I use for MidnightSimon.com. And I'm not super familiar with it, but at least I have some code that I wrote that I can reference, you know? Auth backend? Man, do we need... Should we call it auth backend? Let us think of another name besides auth backend. I don't know. Maybe give me some suggestions. Maybe I should name the other thing WebSockets backend or race backend. I don't know. Race server. Oh, here are some things. API identity. Dang, are we going that crazy? I like identity. Let's do that. Auth hub. Alright, don't ask me again, man. Just keep on keeping on. Alright, while that's going, maybe we can do something else on the front end, but I don't know what else. Let me think. So this is what we got so far. I mean, what else? We don't even need anything else, man. We just need it to work. Right? Momentous UA. Thank you very much for the follow. Alright, let me sign in with one of these accounts. Think this stuff works? Change my username. You think that actually changed? Let me look in Supabase. I mean, I guess I could just sign out and sign in incognito, and then if it remembers, then for sure, right? For sure it's saved in Supabase. And look at that, it's saved in Supabase. What else can we change? Maybe we can add more fields besides username. Maybe we can add like location or something like that. Man, my keyboard is pressing double R's right now. All right, you think this stuff saved to my profile? Let's see. No, it doesn't. Let me ask Claude to start saving those things. All right, here we go. Clear the context. That's what they say. We want to clear everything out in between tasks. What kind of keyboard switches you use? Sounds nice. Thank you very much. It is a Bubble 75 and I got Aqua Kings switches. What was I gonna tell it? If a user is logged in into type Blazor and they complete a single player typing test, does it save the statistics to Superbase? Alright, let's see what this is doing. Still doing a bunch of stuff. Dang, look at that, 700 pending changes. What the hell, man? The identity server. We gotta add a git ignore or something. We'll do that in a bit. But I really don't know what's like best practices here. If I should just have one mono repo, like one GitHub repository, and have front end, WebSocket server, identity server, everything in one, or like have them each to be their own repos, and then somehow do something. I don't know anything about Git. Maybe I can just ask Claude to advise me. Let's see. Triage, what's happening? Do it all in one repo. Submodule repos suck. All right. Yeah, I've never really worked with a submodule repo or anything. At work, we just have one giant mono repo. But I've heard like mono repos have their own issues that I'm not too sure what the issues are. But I'm not gonna change that today, but maybe I'll do that offline, like merge everything into one repo, you know. I worked on both, they both have issues. Git has its own issues. Icy Black Deep, what's happening? Have you worked with Docker or specifically Docker Compose? Not professionally. I've only messed with toy projects with Docker and Docker Compose. So I don't really know much about those things. I have an idea what Docker is supposed to do, but I don't have a good command over Docker or Docker Compose. Alright, yes, when a logged in user completes a single player typing test, it does save to statistics to Superbase. Game sessions table. Let me go check that myself to see. Where did it say it was? Game sessions table. There's no game sessions table, man. Oh yeah, maybe there is. Alright, table is empty. I just finished a typing race. And there is no entry. I gotta fix this. Should I fix it right now? Yeah, hold on. Docker Compose lets you stand up all your services and network them together. Great for local testing, easier to migrate to other services for production. It's a rabbit hole though, easy to get up and running. Yeah, I'm using Docker Compose for my stuff actually. And it's really nice, but I don't know how to use it properly. I often get stuck. I'm gonna blow in there like a dang Nintendo 64 game cartridge, man. What I really need to do is just disassemble this keyboard and give it a good cleaning and then reassemble it. Hopefully that fixes my R for now. You need compressed air. Yeah, I need some compressed air, but I think I also just need to disassemble it. I bought this keyboard used, so who knows how long it's been going on like this. I looked away and back real quick. Thought I was doing a bump. No, man, we just had a talk about not doing drugs, man. Come on. Alright. Alright, let's see. It's about to do a bunch of stuff. Yeah, don't ask me again, man. Just do it. Did I miss the no drugs talk? Yeah, it was in the beginning, Q. Don't do drugs. That's the takeaway. We were all there up in here. Hey, what the hell does DARE stand for? I think it's an American thing. I don't even know what it means, man. Oh, drug abuse resistance education. Interesting. Alright, wait. I told it, let me see. I add detailed logins to help debug the issue. Now, when you complete a typing test, open your browser, complete a typing test, check the console logs. Alright, let's do that. Open the browser. First, let me sign in. Oh, also, let me check my R's. R's look good. Alright, complete a typing test. Oh, I forgot to open the console, but here we go. Alright, fix it now, man. One heck of a cool shirt, though. Hey, Spoopdy. Thank you very much. And that was a massive failure officially. Yeah, the DARE program, was it? All the dealers in my hood made certain to wear the free DARE shirts, help them stand out. Hey, I remember that, man. I remember when I was in high school, all the bad kids used to wear the DARE shirts, and you know for sure they were not resisting any drugs, man. They were doing a lot of drugs. Wait. The DARE shirt? I think he's talking about. Nah, he's not talking about the DARE shirt, man. Spoop is talking about my shirt. Everybody knows that. Wait, I'm not even sharing my screen. I was fixing all the problems. Alright, we're doing the auth thing. We're doing the dang saving typing data stuff. Let's see. Is it gonna work? Yeah, just in case we forget how I like to name my variables for 2D arrays. Yeah, just in case. I don't even know why people just don't use RC all the time, man. makes no sense to me. Like some people, I mean, IJ is very common, man, but it's inferior. Anyways, all right, they say they fixed the issue. All right, let's see. Let's see if it fixed the issue. All right, we're logged in. Here we go. Ancient library stood silent. It's towering, filled with countless volumes of forgotten knowledge. Error saving game. Failed. Bad request. Come on, man. Can't just copy the console. Fix it, man. Come on. Yash07, what's happened from YouTube? I'm a beginner and I am learning Python. Very nice. Python is a great language to learn as a beginner. How's that going for you, man? You got any questions or what? All right, let's see. Oh, it sees the issue. Very good. Yeah, figure it out. Whew. Man, it's hot today. It's gonna be even hotter tomorrow. My damn electric company sent me a text message saying I should try and limit my power usage from 10 a.m. to, I don't even remember the times, man, from like all day tomorrow, basically. Because they're not going to be able to meet the requirements. You know, see? 102 degrees, man. 39 Celsius, 102 Fahrenheit. It's going to be bumping tomorrow. Excessive heat. Look at that. Severe heat is expected in the concrete jungle. Give me some more info, man. Central Park ties record. Dang. Record-setting heat, man. Rafa J chillin'. Welcome to the party. How are you doing, Rafa? Yeah, that's Texas. Let me see. All right. Austin weather tomorrow. Texas weather. It's cool over there tomorrow, man. You guys got that AC weather, man. We got that real heat. Jeez. Is this what they call global warming? Who knows? Yeah, Texas heat ain't even as hot as New York. What's going on? And then look at that. It's gonna drop to like 60s on Thursday, Friday. Come on, man. They're tripping. Alright, let's see. Did it fix it? Hey, Rafa J chillin'. Have you been vibe coding? I don't know what you do with your free time these days, but have you tried vibe coding anything? Alright, I'm gonna try it one more time. Wait, Yash has a question. Should I learn every coding language basics? No, you should not learn every coding language unless your goal is to learn every coding language. But I don't think that is a very productive or realistic goal. I think you should pick one language and get to know that one language deeply and then go from there. Learn what that language is good at, what it's not good at. what you can do with it, what people use it for, all that stuff. Learn all that stuff before you start to think about a new language. That's my advice. That's not to say that you should only stick to one language, but in the beginning, I think it's important to just get to know one language somewhat decently. And then the next language that you learn after that will be a lot easier to learn. Learn how to use templates? Who are you talking about? Templates? Wait, in Austin, there's dedicated cooling places like buses and Salvation Army things? Wait, what? You mean like people go to these places to cool off because it's too hot? Like for the homeless, I see. Yeah. Dang. I guess that's like the opposite of New York. The homeless get caught in the cold, it's bad. But in Texas, the homeless get caught in the heat, it's just as bad, huh? Cooling centers, New York has them. Hey, I'm not a homeless. I don't know about them things. But good to know in case I do go homeless. I know where to go. Hey, sometimes I wonder, if I was homeless, how would I survive? Like, if I had no money and I couldn't make any money and I couldn't get a job, like what would I do? Would I go do the same things that the homeless people do and just beg for money on the side of the road? Would I... Where would I sleep? Would I sleep in the subways? Sometimes I think about these things. Would I just go into the woods and try and become a feral human? Don't quit your job? Hey, Icy Black D, were you here on Saturday? Because there's something's coming up, man. Maybe when Google runs out of money, I would be out of a job too. Yeah, the tunnels. That's where I gotta live, in the tunnels. Set up near a restaurant, they throw away food at the end of the day. Same with a bakery. Hey, you don't think they'll try and get me to go away? Loot wishing wells, fountains? Huh. In the tunnels with the mole people? I don't know. I'd probably just... Alright, if I was homeless, I think I'll just choose a nice air-conditioned subway cart and just ride that the whole way. All day. Maybe try and steal some books. Would I read? I think if I was a homeless person, I'd read. Because what else is there to do? Anyways, I gotta test this thing out one more time. Oh, let's clear this. Come on, man, it's still failing. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn it up on this dang LLM right now. I'm gonna be like, it is still failing. This is a very, very important feature. I need you to think super hard about how to fix it. The whole world is depending on you. Here is the console. Oh wait, Rafa, I think I asked you if you're vibe coding and I didn't even read what you said, man. I think I missed it. I've been vibe coding just a few months. Hey, what have you built? Have you built anything impressive? Or do you believe in vibe coding? What are your thoughts on vibe coding? Do you think it's coming for us one day? Do you think it sucks? Is it frustrating? You know, Right until your homeless neighbor stabs you for poaching their spot? Nah. Nah, hopefully that's not gonna happen, man. Why not look for a good fishing spot if you're homeless? Free food. I never thought about that, Q. Where am I gonna find a fishing rod, though? Alright, maybe I'll beg for a couple days until I got enough money to buy a fishing rod. And then I go move to a lake, set up shop. Wait, I don't like that red color. Immediately makes me think of error. Oh, the red for the highlight. I mean, it's supposed to be fire, man. It's not supposed to be red, but I get what you're saying. Wait, it's not. It's still working. Let me just refresh. Then if your catch is good enough, you open a fresh fish stall. Huh. I haven't used it for big features, just like individual functions, but it's really good at it. I'm a believer. So, do you use it at work or on side projects, Rafa? I would still rather use a regular bootstraps at work. Big time at work. Dang, interesting. I wish I could vibe code like this at work, but I'm not allowed, man. Not yet. Not yet, man. Hey, I don't know how many of you were here on Saturday when I made a big announcement. I'll tell y'all now again because Rafa J Chillin is here. We all use it, even my seniors and stuff, building robot data pipelines and stuff. Dang, that's bumping. Anyways, big announcement that I already made. I'm leaving Google in a few months, so it's gonna be a new chapter in my life. Oh no. What are you talking about? Oh no. Hey, I don't know. Alright, people might not know this, but Rafa J Chillin and me used to be co-workers before I worked at Google. Yeah, this was my dream, but man, I've been here almost 4 years and it's time to move on. It's time to move on, man. I haven't really said, do we have something lined up? I absolutely don't have anything lined up. Got an offer? No offers, man. Nothing lined up, no offers. I just want to do something different. So Google has offered a VEP, which means voluntary exit program. And I've signed up. I cannot co-sign this. What you talking about, Icy Black Deep? It's only a job. It's only a job, man. I'm gonna get laid off. Yeah, I've decided to take the severance and go about my life. Yeah. So I'd have to stay until November. I think November 16th or something like that. That would be like my last day. Where we traveling to? We ain't traveling nowhere, Pat. I don't got no money like that, man. I'm about to lose my job. Going back to Jamaica. Hey, you never know. You never know, man. Maybe I might go back to my river. Japan is off. I have postponed my trip to Japan. I don't know when I'll be going again, but not right now. Or not. I was gonna leave to Japan for the summer next week. I was gonna leave next, I think, like Sunday or something. But there's a lot going on right now, so I've decided to postpone that, man. So I'm gonna be here during the summer. So if we suddenly hear that I got a job at Google in November, we know why. Yeah. So that's my big news that I shared over the weekend. I wasn't planning on sharing it, but it just came out. I couldn't hold it in any longer, man. So are you just gonna enjoy life now? No, I got plans. I got big plans, man. But I haven't shared them yet. I haven't said what I'm working on it. I'm working on something. Um, it's looking good. I think things are going well with my plans. And I think I'll be able to tell you guys soon, maybe in like a couple months or something. We forced his hand because we were contemplating his Twitch future as a lead coder. What do you mean, man? Wait, let me see what's going on. Alright, so we have this. It made the back end. Hey, thank you, Q. Thank you. Because we weren't feeling it that day? Yeah, some days. There's a lot of days where I'm not feeling LeetCode. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, now. Let me see if this thing runs. What I have to do? Like that? Soup base URL is required. What are you talking about? Oh, I need to set the ENV stuff up. Are you gonna be streaming more or less? I think I'll be streaming more. Gonna be a full-time streamer? I don't know about all that, man. I like using AI to help me learn. I don't want to lose that curiosity. I have to learn and know the tech I'm working with. Yeah, I mean, I like to learn, but I don't like to learn everything all the time. He's going to be phoning it in at work so he can stream more now. Nah, soon I might not have a job. I mean, not might. Soon I definitely won't have a job. Hey, the truth is, I was planning to quit Google next week. And then go to Japan for a vacation. That was my big plan. But then, like 3 weeks ago or so, Google announced, at least my org in Google Core, they announced voluntary exit program for everybody. And then I postponed me quitting, and then I signed up for the layoffs instead. And now I'm just gonna wait until I get laid off and collect some severance before I leave. Are you gonna cut your hair? No way, man. I have a complicated relationship whether I'm learning more or less, because sometimes I feel like I did a lot more faster, and sometimes it feels like I'm just copying and pasting. Hey, you're learning a different skill with AI. I think you are learning, but you're learning different stuff. You're not learning how to code, man. You're learning how to use AI to code. So when I asked you were quitting and you said no, yeah, I wasn't ready to tell y'all. I wasn't ready to tell y'all, man. But it's still months away. Let's see. July, August, September, October, November. Almost 5 months. I'm not sure. Alright, so I'm not sure if I have to work for like the last 3 months though. Like September, October, November. I can't imagine me being too busy during those times. Anyways, let me try and get this identity server thing up. Hopefully your team will be okay without you. Hey, for sure they're gonna be okay without me, man. Dang, I gotta put all of these things in. Hey, why do I need a redirect thing for this? All right, I don't wanna edit these things on stream, so I'll hide my screen and do it. Let me try and get all these things, man. So they want my Twitch stuff. Alright, you guys can't see, right? Alright, that's that. That's my client ID. My super base URL. Super base anon key. Where do I find that, man? Here we go. What else they want from me? My super base service role key. What is that? There it is. All right. I can go back. Screenshot? Yeah, right. Get out of here. All right, let's try this one more time. We're testing Twitch OAuth, vibe coded. Subase URL is required. What are you talking about, man? I just put that in there. I get this error. I'm gonna tell it, but I have put the URL in the .env file. Alright, what was this working on? Debug Superbase view? I forget what it was, what I told it to do. Oh, yeah. It was updating, updating like the single player stats. I actually need to start getting familiar with TypeScript, as that is what I want to work on this project with. Yeah, I don't know much about TypeScript, man. I struggle with TypeScript, I'm not gonna lie. But good thing I don't need to know that stuff anymore, because the AI does all the coding for me. Dang, look at all them tokens. Are we going broke? Or what? Oh, wait. Let's run this. Man, can you run it? You got MCP Superbase, right? TypeScript is similar to C#, so that's good, and it's way better to work in than JavaScript. C#? What? People been using C# these days? I don't know much about C#, but I know that Icy Black Deep likes VS Studio. So, Microsoft stuff, Icy Black Deep knows about. Superbase. Ekshunya from YouTube, what's happening? Welcome. Hey, I swear I set up this MCP junk and it's not working now. I like my code to be mostly functions and then mostly classes. What? Alright, so it says it fixed it. Should I try? Alright, let's see. Let's see if it works, man. We're testing Twitch OAuth right now. So I'm gonna sign out. I'm gonna sign in. Wait, let me clear this out. Refresh. I'm gonna sign in with Twitch. And I don't know what this means. Error. Not found. Should I check with my own eyes? Wait, bad OAuth state? What are you talking about, man? I get this error when I try to log in with Twitch OAuth. Oh wait, that's not the error. I don't know what the error is. I'm gonna just paste that too. Visual Studio is good. Visual Studio good and it works. Whereas I'm going to code on Windows, but trying to pretend it's Linux rarely works nearly as well. Yeah, I've been struggling with that, Icy Black Deep. I'm really considering just developing on Linux instead, but I'm so lazy, man. That means I gotta like install and dual boot and set up environments again. I don't want to do all that. I do the exact same thing. I get this error. Yeah, I'm just trying to vibe, man. I'm not trying to figure it out myself. All right, what's this one saying? So this one is saying that the stats should be saved. Hey, Alpha Diallo, what's happening? Vibe coding got you rocking them yellow glasses. That's right, man. I'm only wear these yellow glasses when it's vibe coding time. All right, let's see if the typing thing works. Vibe glasses, they look sick. Thank you very much. Here we go. Ooh, did it save? 0%. Oh, 0% errors. 100% accuracy. All right, let's. Dang, I wasn't signed in. We got to do it one more time. Hey, if I wasn't signed in, what the hell did it save it to? Didn't save it. All right, I'm gonna sign in. Testing 1 2 3. Refresh, clear one more time. That was not 100% accuracy. We gotta fix that. But let me see. Oh. Let me see my profile, man. Woo. What are you talking about, man? It's working. Kinda. Look, this is crazy. Look at that. Saved in a black hole. No, it's saved for real. Maybe it's just optimistic on the accuracy. No, that accuracy is not correct at all. I gotta tell it how to fix the accuracy. Hey, why does it keep signing me out, man? What the heck? Is it because it's like updating some stuff? They want it, like maybe this thing? Look at it, it just did it again. Alright, I'll wait till this finishes before I make any movements here. Says best accuracy. Maybe it's just showing you the top accuracy in the other page as well. I don't know. Alright, let me try one more. Many mistakes, right? That is not 100% accuracy, man. Alright, I gotta tell it to fix that calculation somehow. I don't know how. Wait, this is saying the OAuth should work. I'll test that in a bit, but let's try and fix the accuracy. Let me clear this context and start a new one. There is a bug in calculating the accuracy. If I type some mistakes and then I backspace them and eventually finish the race, it shows my accuracy at 100%. This is incorrect. I would like the accuracy to show less than 100% if I made any typos. How can I describe the formula? The formula should be something like I don't wait, how would I describe the accuracy formula? Percentage of typos, how many characters right divided by how many characters wrong. Right, correct chars. Wait, correct key presses, something like that, right? Let's see. I would just go look at that page in the code, see if it's hard coded. No, we don't look at code here, man. We only talk to the LLM. I'm not trying to micromanage. I'm trying to trust the LLM as it's an L3 or a junior dev. I'm just gonna tell it to go fix it and see what it can do. I think you don't need to give it formula, it'll take on its own. Last time I told it to do it by itself, it came up with this 100% garbage, so I'm trying to tell it kind of what I want, but I'm not sure if this is correct. We'll see. My music teacher used to say something like that whenever he would try to play a song by ear. That gave me a flashback. Yeah, it's something like that, man. Whenever I try and derive a formula out of thin air, that's what I say. Alright, man, what time is it? We got one more hour of vibes left, and then I gotta go. Man, wearing these dang glasses for so long kind of hurts. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not used to wearing glasses. It hurts my ears, like right here. And it kind of hurts on my nose, man. I don't think I can vibe for more than 3 hours a day. Or maybe I gotta take a break. They don't fit then? Is that maybe they're too loose, too tight? But it's like one size fits all, you know? Should I get the strap, the head strap? Tighten it. Your body isn't used to vibing yet. You gotta embrace it. Yeah, maybe. All right, let's see where we're at. The strap might be a bit much. What are you talking about, man? I'm a professional athlete. I need to make sure the glasses, I need the vibing goggles, you know? Real glasses come in different widths, for real? Well, these aren't real glasses, man. These are designer glasses. I don't think designer comes with different widths. These aren't medical glasses, you know? They could be. All right, let's see. Did it finish? No, it's not finished yet. I think the strap is the only way to ensure you won't get hurt. Gotta go with a strap? Yeah. I gotta be strapped on these streets, man. That way I won't get hurt for sure. Are they expensive? Nah, I mean, depends. Depends on what you think expensive is. I don't think they're super expensive. I think they are mid. They cost me 88 bucks or something like that. 89 bucks. They're called Burberry Nights. Maybe I bought some fake ones. Yeah, I bought them on Amazon for this much. All right, I actually went to the mall in person. I went to Sunglasses Hut. They was trying to sell me this stuff for 280 bucks, man, and I told them, nah, you guys are tripping. They're trying to sell me the display model for that much. They're telling me, yeah, we'll take 10% off because it's Father's Day. I'm like, nah, you crazy, man. I ain't buying that for 250 bucks when I can buy it on Amazon for 88 bucks. And then I just left. Well, anyways, Simon can't be spending money on new glasses. He's about to be unemployed. Yeah, I can't be spending any money like that, man. I gotta chill. It's 18,000 rupees here, equal to 208 USDs. Yeah, I guess I got it on a good sale or something. So, that's nice. Alright, what was I doing? Yeah, I gotta check my spending. I can't be splurging all the time anymore. Jawad Ahmed from YouTube, what's happening? I vibe coded an app in React Native. Any idea how do I host it and what database to use? How do you host an app? You gotta send it to either the Google Play Store or the Apple Store, whatever Apple is called. So if you've never done that, I'm sure there's guides out there like how to get your app into the store. You gotta do a bunch of shit. What database to use? I don't know. Depends on what data you want to put in there. What does your app do? But I'm using Supabase for my app. Now we're in our penny pinching phase. Yeah, somebody also says you can check out Firebase for your database as well. It's free and easy. Yeah, Firebase or Supabase. It's an Uber for cleaners. Interesting. Yeah, you gotta follow all the guides for Apple and Google on how to get your app into the Play Store, and then the database. I guess you can look into Firebase or Supabase or something. All right, test unit. We got unit test. Sure, let's run that. Hey, I'm not officially in my penny pinching phase yet though, Spoopty. That's coming real soon. Maybe you might say I'm in my last splurge phase. I gotta spend all the money before it stops coming in, right? Is that how it works? Enjoy the last of guilt-free spending. Hey, we'll see how it goes, man. But I'm very excited. I have not been really too interested in the work at my job. That's for sure. I'm gonna go party before going to that phase. Nah, I'm all partied out, man. I think most of my 20s was just a big party. I'm using Firebase real-time database for my little site, but I'm probably not going to use it for this next idea. What are you using for your next idea, and why are you moving away from Firebase? Firebase is usually used for small projects. Is that true? I don't know if that's true, man. But I don't know if it's not true. Oh, like yeah, I mean a free tier anything is for small projects, but to say Firebase is only used for small projects is not true. It's just that you can't use it for free if you have some mega project going on. You gotta pay. You gotta pay to like get all the power, you know. All right, I'm gonna tell it. We don't need no test. Hey, I've been reading. Like I should be doing test-driven development for vibe coding. Everybody says if you're not doing test-driven development while you're vibe coding, you're doing it wrong. So apparently I've been doing everything wrong. They say the first thing you should do is write your unit tests. Before you write any type of production code or anything, you want to write your tests, and then you want to have all of your tests fail because nothing is implemented yet. And then after, you tell the AI to write code that will pass the tests and without ever modifying the tests. You know, that's what they say is the most effective way to vibe code, but I haven't really tried that yet. I think I do want to try that style some point, but I don't even know how to write tests for TypeScript or anything front end, man. I've never really done front end like that. Hey, what is it doing? Is it still working? Jeez. I myself looking for a job change for some days now, but market is very tough recently. Yeah, it is. So I've been hearing. I want to do something with Postgres. I want to do more relational database stuff since that aligns more with the work I'm already doing. Yeah, I guess that's nice. Postgres. I think Supabase uses Postgres under the hood. But I don't really know much about Postgres, man. All right, let's test the typing to see if it fixed the accuracy thing. So I'm gonna refresh and let's go. Technology has revolutionized. I also need more passages to type. Man, 100% accuracy. That's not true, man. It's tripping. All right, one more time. Those are. I don't even need to continue, man. I'm gonna just tell it. The accuracy still shows 100% when I finish, even when I made many typos. This is for the single player mode. Ultra think how to fix. Ask the AI for some passages. I hear it's great at stealing stuff. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I will do that. That's need some user created passages. Yeah, that too, I guess. No bueno right now. If I didn't already have a job, I would put all my effort into moving away from this industry. Wait, oh wait. I missed your earlier message. About to get a lot rougher when Microsoft lays off people in the coming months. Dang. Yeah, there's lots of layoffs going on right now, man. I know Google is about to lay off a bunch of people. Microsoft laying off people. I saw an article saying Intel just laid off like a big percentage of their workforce. There's a lot of layoffs going on for sure, man. Anyways, I'm a bit nervous about leaving Google. I have to say that is for sure. But I feel I gotta do it now. Now or never, man. Intel has different problems, yeah, but even if it's different problems, it's like tens of thousands of engineers being released into the market to add to like the difficulty of finding a job. I guess that's why the Intel layoffs are relevant, even though that they got other problems, you know. Like all those laid off engineers are going to be competing for jobs with everyone else. Anyways, I can't wait to share what I'm gonna be up to, but I can't share it just yet. And I said, okay, when I made my announcement on Saturday that I'm leaving Google, I also said that I had a big interview on Sunday night, which is last night. And it went great, I must say. Went very well, and I'll tell you all about that more one day. I should have recorded that interview, man. I didn't record it. Anyways, I'm remote and avoided 2 rounds of layoffs at my company last year, but I'm always looking and always applying just in case. Oof. I mean, remote is like gold these days, man. I know in my org at Google, they told everybody who is less than 50 miles away from an office that they need to show up in the office or they need to leave the company. So it seems like a lot of companies are clamping down on remote work, at least in big tech right now. I know Amazon just said similar things too. So remote work is hard to get apparently these days. Commercial ad break. Oh dang. 51 miles? Jeez. Nice, maybe? If that makes you able to stay remote, I guess that's nice. Alright, I guess we can test the OAuth thing too, right? Alright, let me hit that. I guess I'll just sign out here, sign in, Twitch, clear this. It ain't working, man. They didn't do the OAuth thing right. But I'll wait till one of these things finishes. I don't want it to be doing two things at once right now. So maybe there is like a problem in the front end OAuth. Should I look at the code, man? I'm trying really hard not looking at the code. But I guess I'll take a peek, man. I don't even know what I'm looking for. What is this? Here we vibe coding. Yeah, I'm trying to vibe code here. Nice vibe code and looking at the code. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm just taking a peek, man. I'm just taking a peek. Oh, it's right here. We're getting an error right from this. Whatever this is. Alright, well, let me test out the accuracy and then we'll switch back to the OAuth debugging. Here we go. Sign in. Hey, what time is it? 11:12. Here we go, here we go. Typing test. Man, it's still telling me accuracy 100%. Come on, man. Let me think. How should I proceed? How should I proceed? I'm disappointed, man. Wait, man, be honest. Are junior positions dead? I don't know. It's hard to say, man. I don't think it's dead, but I do think it's a whole lot harder to break into the industry as a junior in 2025 than it was, say, in 2021, 4 years ago. Maybe it's kind of in a slump right now, but man, can it be dead forever? I don't think so. I don't think that's realistic, that a junior, unless software engineer just goes away forever, that's the only way a junior position will be dead forever, you know? Because at some point, we're gonna need more people once engineers start to retire or whatever. Like, we're gonna need some juniors at some point. Anyways, I don't know how to deal with this accuracy, because I think The accuracy is still showing 100% even when I make typos. This is the third time you've told me you fixed it and you lied. I will give you one more chance to prove your worth. Fix the accuracy or else I will have to replace you. Just do it yourself? Oops, all Mars, what's happening? Welcome to the party. We don't do that stuff here, man. We don't do things ourselves here. We only have AI do things for us. Wait. What are y'all talking about? I sent 100+ companies my resume and got shortlisted in 2 companies. I mean, that seems kind of normal, depending on how crazy your resume is. I'm glad that I can resolve LeetCode daily with ON solution. Dragon poop meow. What's happening? Welcome. Dang, I didn't do an ON. I did like a dang N squared. How'd you do ON? I guess maybe if you remember all the positions of the keys. Or maybe like, oh yeah, I know how you can do ON. Maybe 2 passes, you do from the left and from the right, and then take the minimum distance from each character to like the left or right. Yeah, I can see an ON solution. Very nice. I think it's just slowing down. They can't 100% get rid of all junior devs, but they won't need as many thanks to AI. Yeah, I think this is more accurate than junior devs are gone forever. Can't see until you peek at the code. Yeah. So what do you recommend to stand out for a junior? Man, I have no idea. I don't know, man. If I was a junior right now, how would I stand out? Who knows? I'd probably give up from trying to find a job, man. I'm not gonna lie. If I was a junior, not from a target school, or maybe not even from any school, I'm just like trying to learn how to program on my own, and I'm trying to find a job, I think I would probably stop trying to find a job and just start hustling with coding. That's what I would do. But I'm not saying you guys should do that, man. Tell Claude, what the hell are you even doing? Yeah, maybe. Berating your subordinate? I'm gonna have to report me? Dang, please don't report me, man. Vertizoid, what's happening? Wait, I switched to a different LLM when it gets stuck. Yeah, I was gonna switch to Gemini 2.5 if it can't fix it right now. The moment is really tough to new grads. Yes, we are redefining how we develop software. I don't know where we will get, but this stage is really unclear. Yeah, I think I vibe with this statement a lot, man. I think how we develop software is definitely being changed right before our eyes right now. That's why I've been spending so much time vibe coding, man. I really believe vibe coding is, I mean, call it whatever you want, man. I know a lot of people get triggered by the phrase vibe coding, but AI assisted coding or AI workflows or whatever you want to call it, man, I think that is for sure the future. We got 2 poop in the chat. Wait, who's the next poop? I still think networking is the best bet as always. It's good to know. Yeah, networking will always be useful for sure. How you know my algo? Is that considered prefix sum? Oh, I mean, I don't know what you did, but I was just thinking how I could solve it in ON time. Is it prefix suffix sum? I mean, I've heard people refer to that algorithm as prefix suffix sum, but I just like to call it from the left, from the right. Like you traverse from the left so that you know the closest key behind it to the left, and you store that in an array, and then you do another pass from the right so you know the closest key to the right, and it's like just trying to find the closest thing to the left and the right, and then you take the minimum of each. I don't know the correct name for it though. Anyways, where we at, man? It says it fixed it. I'm about to test it out. I'm gonna have to look at it daily. Yeah, it's an easy problem for the LeetCode daily. Maybe I'll even pull it up and I'll link it in chat. There you go. So the daily problem is like, it gives you a key, 9 basically, and then it says distance 1, and it wants all indices that are within 1 distance from a 9. So we got 4, 9, 1, 3, 9, 5. We got all these numbers are 1 distance from a 9, and then you gotta sort the indices in order. Puff Manator, what's happening? I'm ashamed to admit I don't understand arrays that well. Hey, if you don't understand arrays that well, that means you are probably very, very new to coding, and arrays or lists or whatever, they are a fundamental building block in programming. So don't you worry, man, about not knowing things well. You just need to go learn about them to continue, I guess. Anyways, where are we at? Where are we at? We told it, oh yeah, we told it to fix the accuracy or else we're gonna bench it. So let me test the accuracy one more time. Here we go. Make some typos. Ooh, look at that, man. All I had to do was threaten it. I don't know if that accuracy is correct, but man, it looks okay to me. Should try again. Oh yeah, look at that. AI works when you threaten them. Yeah, they actually say it's a valid technique, is you gotta threaten the AI. I don't know how I threatened it. Let me see. What did I type to it? I told it. Who knows? Oh yeah. I thought I'd give it one more chance. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to replace it. I keep hearing about AI is threatening you. What? Who's threatening me? Alright, very good. Commit and push. I also heard that if you swear at it, it gives worse code, so maybe you have to be careful how you threaten. Interesting. Yeah, I never swear at the AI, and I'm never really like super disrespectful to the AI, but I do give it some threats about either benching it for another LLM or something like that, or it's gonna get in trouble, and I'm like vague, you know. Threatening of leave the job. Wait, what? Look how the tables turn? What you talking about, man? Anyways, so we got the accuracy working. We got, man, hey, we did all this stuff last week, Wednesday, but we couldn't see the results because it finished like towards the end of the stream. But we finished up this profile page, the statistics page and stuff, the OAuth. and now is the first time that I'm streaming since I vibe coded last week. So we actually did a lot last time, man. Hey, look at this. This is wrong. It's saying it's multiplayer mode. I'm gonna tell it there's a bug. Let me fix that real quick. All right, it says it successfully did whatever. I'm gonna tell it clear. Clear the context. Every time you start a new task, they say you should clear your context. All right, new bug time. I'm gonna tell it whenever I complete a single player typing test, it shows up on my statistics as a multiplayer. Please fix. Wait, what are you talking about? Threaten it with Pip? Yeah, that's next. I'm gonna threaten it with Pip next, man. Consin Pro, what's happening? Compact or fully clear? No, you should never allow Claude Code to compact your context, man. They say that is not good and it's gonna eat up your credits. So as you're approaching the auto compact context, you should either tell it to write a prompt to transfer the context to a new session, or you should just clear it out and start fresh. But I think if you want to continue that session, you should tell it, you shouldn't let it auto compact. You should just tell it to write a prompt to carry over. I've been compacting myself. Hey, wait, what do you mean compacting yourself? Because I know Cloud Code, once you're approaching the context limit, it shows you like 2% until auto compacting. You should never try and hit that limit, man. No, you should. There are other ways. I don't know too much, but I did read a few articles that say they found success in these techniques, like clearing your context as often as possible. And you should try to persist your context in other ways than in the Cloud Code memory. You should do it by either through GitHub issues or through like files in your repo, like markdown files or something to hold some context. In like GitHub issues with the bugs and whatnot is a decent way that I've been using. So those are some techniques that I've read about, man. Is Cursor better than VS Code? Man, Cursor and VS Code are very different. Cursor is a fork of VS Code, but it has LLM integration into it. For VS Code, you can download extensions to get similar features, but which one is better? I'm not sure yet. I think maybe a few months ago I'd say Cursor is better. But as time goes on and Cursor is changing their payment plans and stuff, I don't know what I think yet. Is the LLM running locally? No, I'm using Claude Code with Anthropic. So I think I'm using Opus 4. I can check. I should be using, well, I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna set the model. Maybe, was I using Opus, man? I hope I was. And rules. Yeah, rules too. I still need to set up my rules, man. I asked too many questions. I explained too much. Yeah, VS Code has C++ plugin. What are you talking about? C++? I don't know that. Oh, Houston, what's happened? Man, I just started playing around with vibe coding myself. It's truly insane how good and fast it is. We are all doomed. I know what you're talking about, man. That's how I felt when I first started to check out the vibe coding stuff. Do the glasses help? Maybe. It helps it helps to attract people because I look ridiculous. Anyways, wait, do you have to pay to get AI assisted coding? Bilbo Swaggins, welcome, welcome. What's happened? Yes, you do have to pay to get good AI assisted coding. There might be some free stuff out there, but if you're serious about vibe coding, man, I don't think there's a way to do it for free. Right now, I'm paying $200 a month for Claude Max, but I'm not utilizing it that crazy right now. Let's see what my usage is like. So today, we've only done 36 bucks of vibe coding. Like, this is how much money I've spent on stream vibe coding. Off stream, I think I've done about $1,500 of vibe coding. But all this cost isn't real cost because I'm using a flat rate plan. The Claude Max plan is $200 a month flat rate. And this is what it would have cost if I didn't have Claude Max and I was just paying per usage with API credits. So right now, I think Claude Code Max is the best bang for your buck if you want to spend some bucks. Anyways, what was that? Oh yeah, so this fix on. Alright, I was gonna check this model. Yeah, it should be using Opus. Opus 4 is a gas guzzler, by the way. I think it's important to remember that as Swees, we are more than just code monkeys. Learn these new tools and the best ways to leverage them to increase productivity, and we will be fine. Hey, Trash Panda Software, I believe so too. Hey, alright, I hardly code at work, man. I hardly do any coding. I'm not gonna lie. But I think my team is a bit different in that. I'd say most of the stuff I'm doing is like, I'm doing a lot of research, I'm doing a lot of investigation or talking to clients or figuring out what works, trying to get alignment on everybody involved in projects. I'm writing like design docs and I'm talking to systems to see what's possible, what we can do, what problems they have. That's the majority of my job, man. I think coding stuff is not much, but anytime I get a chance to code, I'm so happy because I enjoy coding. Well, I used to enjoy coding. I enjoy vibe coding now a lot more than coding. Anyways, let me see if this fixed that multiplayer bug thing. So I'm gonna come in here, do a single player. Alright, that looks good. Wait, did it save it? Error saving. I'm gonna tell it, it didn't work. It did not work. I get this error in the browser console. I use Sonnet with Thinking and Junie, both $20 a month. Man, I think Opus is bumping, man. I've tried to do things with Sonnet before and it has had issues, and then when I switched to Opus, Opus just does it a lot easier. I don't know what Junie is. So I'm like running Opus only, man. I don't even hit Sonnet that much, man. At least right now. I'm sure if I had if I vibe coded more, I think I would integrate Sonnet into my flow. And people say you should use Opus for like planning and designing, and reviews, and then maybe Sonnet can implement, and then you just use Opus to review and stuff, you know. I don't want to spend a lot of my time at work coding. Most of my time is spent... Wait, I don't spend a lot of my time at work coding. Most of my time is spent talking with everyone in the office, figuring out what they need, and thinking about how to future-proof the code I will eventually have to write, as well as documenting things that way it can help the next person after I'm gone. Yeah. I don't like any part of the software engineering job except for coding, man. That's the only part I like. I don't like, well, I like optimizing. Well, I guess optimizing is kind of coding. I like optimizing, like profiling a binary and seeing where all the resources are being spent and if there is a way to make it better, you know. I enjoy doing that. I'm a people person. I love talking. Yeah, I talk at work too. Every day I go to work, I talk too much, but I'm not talking about work. I'm just talking random stuff with my coworkers, man. We are a very social team. Like, we can, on a good day, our whole team can sit in the office and we can just talk for like 3 hours straight, and then go to lunch, talk for another hour, go back to our cube in the office, do work for maybe an hour or so, and then talk for 3 more hours, man. That's how social my team is. I'm happy to yap about whatever, work included apparently. Yeah. Opus hits the limit in literally 2 prompts, but Sonnet can go on for a while. It's going to be like 10x as many tokens. Code Tutor, I'm glad you brought this up. This is absolutely true. This is why everybody recommends to not pay per usage with API credits. They recommend to use the Claude Max plan, which has crazy generous limits for your tokens, and you can pretty much use Opus 100% use Opus for everything without hitting the limits, at least on one thread or one task. Like, maybe if you spawn off multiple Claude Code instances, you'll hit that limit relatively quickly. But if you're just using one agent, like, it's unlikely you'll hit the limit, man. You might get close. Imagine people pay you for talking random stuff? Crazy. Man, I think that's like a lot of jobs. I think I'm spoiled, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think Google has spoiled me. Google has made me soft. Google has made me a little bit lazy. And I don't like it. That's why I'm leaving. Kind of. Not fully, but I think if I stay too much longer, I'm definitely going to become stuck, you know. Hey, Bobby Blue, welcome to the party. Some people make startup from that talking, just saying. What? Bullspy, what's happened? Is learning automation good? Like learning N8N and these tools I hear about. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about N8N. I haven't looked into it yet though. I think learning new things is never a bad idea, especially in today's environment, man. I think everything is up in the air right now, so you gotta keep up with the times, man. Hey, Timothy from YouTube, what's happening? Hello, my name is Tim and my YouTube channel was created by Microsoft. What are you talking about? AI? Are you really AI, man? Timothy? I don't believe you. Get out of here. I just arrived and there is crazy news. Hey, Bobby Blue, I said this over the weekend actually, so I guess I'm saying it again. Do you have plans of where to leave? Leave? When? Yeah. I have plans, but I haven't said what my plans are. How long do you stay at Google? As of today, I've been at Google for 3.5 years. By the time I leave, it'll be 4 years, or 3 years, 11 months. So I'll be leaving in November, hopefully. If it's not in November, it's gonna be sooner than that. But Google had just offered a voluntary exit program, which is basically like you sign up for layoffs if you want, and I'm taking it, and they're gonna lay me off in November. Make sure to use all that PTO. No, I'm not using any PTO, man. I'm trying to save all my PTO so that when I get laid off, I get paid out all my PTO. So right now, by the time November comes around, I'll have about 220 hours of PTO saved up. And how much is that? I don't know. That's 27 days of PTO that I'm gonna get paid for, man. So I'm trying my best to not use any vacations, you know. Wow, seems like just yesterday you got that job. Hey, Constant Pro, it's been a while. I could have gotten a degree at Google by now, man. Almost 4 years. So November 2025 or no, November 2025 is when I'll be leaving. Yeah, time flies. I can't believe I've been here that long, and I've learned a whole lot working at Google. But I don't think I'm learning too much these days, probably because I don't really want to do the type of work that requires or that's necessary to get promoted. Anyways, you'll hear more about my plans soon. I'm working on something. I don't want to like tell everybody what I'm working on yet because nothing is finalized, but once things are more finalized, I will let y'all know. Open to sharing what level you are. Absolutely. I joined as an L3 and I got promoted to L4 last March. So I'm L4. Do the voluntary layoffs get paid for PTO? For sure you get paid. Oh, Bed Sim, just heard the news? Yeah. I'm out of here. But I still have a few more months. I wish you all the best. It's really crazy out here. Thank you very much, Bobby Blue. Thank you very much. I've always said you aren't a real Googler till you leave Google. Hey, I'm very grateful to have worked at Google, man. It's been such an eye-opener. I've learned a lot. I didn't know. I've never stayed at a job for this long. I don't think I've stayed more than 1 year at any job I've ever had. But at Google, I've almost lasted 4 years, which is insane. That means it's a nice job, you know. I think some of my biggest reasons for leaving is I don't really like big tech. I don't like the pace. I don't like the alignment thing that you gotta do. I don't really like working on things that I don't care about. I have a lot of things that I want to do myself, and I don't think I'll ever get them done with a full-time job. So I have enough runway for a few years, and I'm willing to go down to 0 before I go look for another job. Anyways, what's the grind to become an L5? It depends on the org, but my org is like you gotta take on a lot of different clients and basically be the point of contacts for like a bunch of different systems that integrate with our library. And I don't want to talk to strangers, man. I don't want to talk to people I don't know like that. I don't want to be like customer service or like, forget that, man. I'm out of here. Sounds like I'll join a startup. You never know. You never know. That was my life at Meta. Wait, alignment? Yeah. Gaining consensus, having everybody be aligned. Alignment. Ugh. Hate it so much, man. Drives me nuts. What are you gonna do about the food? Hey, maybe I'll get fit again. I think I gained a lot of weight because of Google, or at least kept my weight on because of Google. Hey, I forgot what I was doing. I'm here talking nonsense, man. I'm actually vibe coding out here, and I don't remember what I just did. Oh yeah, I was checking out this error. Right. I told it to fix that thing. Alright, let's try it one more time. Still failed. There is an error when I finish the race. Hey, Radley, what's happening? What am I making? I'm making a typing game, a multiplayer typing game, and I'm trying to vibe code everything without like manually coding stuff. Starting back with all the shareholders in order to pull into a courser earlier. Yeah, I don't I don't do any corp speak, man. You're doing single player? Wait, it's time to threaten the AI? No. The 100 IQ. How am I doing? What's happened? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing alright. I'm feeling pretty good. Hey, so Bobby Blue, BetSimp, everybody who just heard my news about me leaving Google. So I had told everybody on Saturday that I just dropped the news, so I'm saying it again. This isn't the first time I'm saying it. And I did say on Saturday that I had a big interview that I just did. I just did this big interview last night, man. And it was, I think, I don't know what the official verdict is for my interview, but I think it went really well. And I think I'm in whatever I'm gonna do next. So I'll let y'all know whenever I find out, maybe. It's nice. Wait, that's perfect? I have a small question. Man, this is sounding a little bit sketch, man. I don't mind. What question do you have? Hey, let me see. Oh, it's still contemplating. Hey, I gotta go soon, so I don't know if we're gonna have time to fix this. Alright, let's see what's up. Should we check our usage? Honestly, I get that you either love or hate being in the FANG system. Yeah, alright, I'll tell you. I love the pay. I love the work-life balance. I love all the business travel that I've gotten to do. First time I ever flown like business class, lie flat seats. Yeah, man, I get very good work-life balance, man. I love all of those things. I don't enjoy the work. Well, I love my coworkers. They're all great. I really enjoy their company, but yeah, I just don't enjoy the work. And then I have a burning desire to do something else. And I think that is the number one reason that I'm leaving, man. I just need to do something else. Something that I want to do. Not because of money or anything, you know? Like, I think I'm at Google only because they pay me really well and it's good work-life balance. But I don't think I'm accomplishing the goals that I'd like to do in my life, you know? The pay short term can really help you to reach your real goals. Yes, I'd say that's a big reason why I stayed for 4 years, is to build up some money so that I can go pursue my real goals, man. Anyways, Not many people get the opportunity to take a few years off and chase something. I'm super jealous. Good luck. Baldy Locks, thank you so much. Yeah, I had this opportunity before when I was younger, and I blew it, man. I wasted my opportunity. I didn't work on anything. I took a few years off, and I didn't do anything except go to the bar every day, get drunk, and have a good time. And sometimes I regret doing that. Not all the time. Sometimes I think it kind of really made me who I am today by taking time to just do all that stuff. But this time around, I hope to be a lot more productive than drinking, man. I hope to actually be doing real work. And the stakes are higher than ever before because I have a family to support now, so I can't be just going off to joke around, man. I gotta like really figure out something in these next few years. And it's not many years, maybe 3 years tops. Here, OnlyFangs. Hey, Smart Coder, what's happening? OnlyFangs, where everyone is X-Fang coach. Hey, that's a good idea. Oh, Handy 1010, thank you so much for that hydrate. Cheers. Anyways, all right, let's try this one more time, and then if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We'll continue on Wednesday. I gotta fix the OAuth as well. Oh, that's saved. All right, let's see. Single player. Dang it. It actually changed all of them to single player. We should try a multiplayer one, but I don't really feel like to do it this time. Can you imagine all that free time to catch up on all those video games? Hey, I actually have played so many video games in the last 3 years, Q, because my work-life balance is so great. I can say I'm actually burnt out from playing video games, man. I'm so tired of every single game. Every time I try and play a game, it sucks, even though it's probably the greatest game ever. Except maybe Expedition 33. That was the last game I enjoyed, even though that was like last month. But before that, it was a long time, man. What games do I play? I shared my Steam library last stream, but I really enjoy base building games. I like RPGs. I like deck building games. Right now, I'm currently playing 7 Days to Die, and I've been thinking about starting a server for 7 Days to Die for this community. If anybody plays 7 Days to Die and they want to play, I might start a server. And I was thinking about streaming it, but I don't know if I want to stream all that, man. I have to think about it. But if there's people interested and you're in my Discord, let me know. We start a server, yeah, I'll let you know for sure. I'm just excited that Expedition 33 confirmed there will be an additional content. Dang. I didn't even really 100% the game, but I did beat the game. I was contemplating whether I should try a second playthrough, but I don't think I can handle all that, man. I play Genshin and Valorant. I've never played any of those games, but I know them. Are you gonna go full Primogen then? Nah, I'm not gonna be a full-time content creator. But I will be streaming more. My goal is not to become a full-time content creator, but I will try to document my journey, if that makes sense, Smart Coder. It's gonna be very similar to my LeetCode training, where, you know, I started streaming not to be a content creator or a streamer. I started streaming to practice LeetCode. I'll do something similar with that, to like use streaming as a tool to help me achieve my goals, but streaming isn't the goal. Do you know what I'm saying? Video Game Fridays coming back to the secret Discord? Hey, maybe. maybe I might. I'll have to think about that, man. HFT? Hey, smart coder, haven't you heard? HFT is old news, man. It's all about AI companies. No Condom Chris said Anthropic and OpenAI are the new HFTs, you know? The second playthrough is fast, but yeah, it's not that rewarding. Oh, dang, you played it 2 times. Anyways, DeepSeek is an HFT company, if I'm not wrong. Hey, what? For real? Nah, that's crazy. Good luck with all your plans. Hamdy1010, thank you very much. I'll be doing mostly everything in public. You know, I'll be still streaming. I'll be doing a lot of co-working streams, maybe. I don't know how much I'll share what I'm working on, but at some point I will. I don't know if I'll share like everything. I don't know yet, man. You're gonna have to wait and find out. But I got big plans. Some of the biggest plans I've ever had in my whole life. By far. Pomodoro's are gonna be back eventually. Not right now. Maybe towards the end of the year or early next year. But Pomodoro's, I'm gonna try and stream maybe 30 hours a week or so. We'll see. Biggest plans, by far or buy a farm? Hey, I'm not buying no farms, man. That's for sure. What was I doing? Should we try and commit? Let me see. Very good. Commit and push. Finally a chance to hit that sweet 24-hour stream. Hey, you never know, smart coder. It might be a possibility in the near future, midterm future. Give a candy to Claude. Claude don't need no candy, man. I'm just gonna commit, push, and then that's it. That's all. Big plans coming up. Wait, did you hear Bitcoin is now 105K? I don't really watch Bitcoin, man. I'm still salty that I sold my Bitcoins at $600 or whatever. I forget what I sold. Maybe it was like 700 bucks. I sold all my Bitcoin. That was the worst play of the century. I bought GME for 4 and sold it for 12. Yeah. Do you get them for 7 cents? Maybe like a couple $100. I was buying Bitcoins, $150, $200 a Bitcoin. I had hundreds of Bitcoins, man. I used to buy so many Bitcoins for like that price, and then nothing. Well, at least you didn't buy pizza with it. Yeah. I used to spend my Bitcoins to buy dedicated servers. I used to rent servers to do spamming from. Was cooking on Silk Road? Hey, you never know. That was a long time ago, though. When I used to do more shady stuff. Real long time ago. Maybe almost 10 years. Some of it is over 10 years ago, man. Yeah, I used to really love the idea of Bitcoins, Coinbase or something. I had to go physically meet somebody in a McDonald's, and we used to like, I used to slide him the cash. He used to count the cash, and I used to show him my wallet, and he'd send my Bitcoins, and we'd sit there and wait until it got verified, a few transactions, and then I'd be like, yeah, thank you for doing business, and leave. And I used to have to do that like every month, meet up with some random guy and buy Bitcoins off of them, man. A Bitcoin broker. I don't think that doesn't exist anymore, man. But that's how it used to be back in the day. Let me see if that website is still around. Local Bitcoins. It's been closed. Dang. You don't have a dead wallet sitting around? Hey, probably. Actually, I do have... Dang. Stream die? Am I gone? What you talking about, stream dead? Oh, dang. You guys... Well, maybe it's best that you didn't hear what I was saying, man. Am I back? Am I live? I think I'm live. Well, it's time for me to end anyways. We had successfully pushed. Alright, here we go. I was refreshing the whole time. Hey, I said I have a few wallets laying around, man. I haven't checked them in years, but I don't think there's anything in them. Alright, let me find somebody to raid, and I gotta go. LeetCoders, vibe coders. Where the vibe coders at? Nobody's vibe coding. Should we raid Het Tennis? What's he doing? Playing video games out here, man? Bro Tato? Hey, Het Tennis always raids, and I don't get a chance to raid Het Tennis, so we're gonna raid Het Tennis. Hey, Steven Sagiball, what's happening? You got here late, man. So glad I got here. Hey, we're about to go. We're about to raid Het Tennis. Het Tennis is a sysadmin kind of guy, knows a lot about Linux and stuff like that. Stuff I don't know anything about. Need your stream to uplift me? Man, I'm about to leave Steven Sagiball. But if you're interested in playing 7 Days to Die, let me know. I'm thinking about starting a dedicated server for this community. 7 Days to Die. There's a 7 Days to Die 2.0 is coming out on June 30th. Let me know if you're interested. I will host a dedicated server and we can all join and build a base and kill zombies together or something. Anyways, Steven Sagiball, Icy Black Deep, Bricky, Spoopdy. Thank you very much for tuning in. See you next time. Q Ultimus, Heelstun, Code Tutor. Adios, amigos. See you next time. Thank you very much for tuning in. NJ Gaming, Colonel Vanilla. See you later. Who else is out there? Smart Coder, did I say? The 100 IQ. Rafa J Chillin, Baldy Locks. Have a good night. Hamdi 1010. See you later. Everybody, have a good night and thank you so much. Let's go raid Het Tennis, and Robodom is a mod in Het Tennis's stream, so let's say what's up and see you later, YouTube. Adios.